But I do like how the track's aging, like how it's gotten to be solid 2 lanes wide, at least in 1 and 2, and that should play out really nicely.
So does that do something else with the All-Star race, or make this a 37-point race?
I probably would do something different with the All-Star race. I think this is, I personally would like to see the All-Star race either return to Charlotte or go to a Nashville fairground or something to that effect, and see this become a regular season race. But, that's not my decision.
Brad, you've said a few times new faces with this race team. We know Jeremy came in, but can you share, is it pit crew or behind the scenes? What's else
a little bit everywhere. Engineering group is a complete overhaul, and these cars are very heavily engineering based. Even though we don't really tell the story the way we'd like to, or as a sport, but getting all those pieces right is important. We had some changes to the road crew with car chiefs, mechanics, changes to the pit crew. Pretty much all changes behind the scenes, but significant changes nonetheless. No problem, guys.
This is kind of in a whole different way. The Mexico race is going to be done at a track that's got an elevation of 7,000 feet. So how are you preparing for that high altitude?
Yeah, I think you just got to be in shape. It's a tough track. I remember racing there one time at Xfinity in 08. I think I ran a 4 race there, and you're just exhausted when it's done from that altitude. So it'll be very challenging.
Okay. Are you looking at maybe, Mount Mitchell was the highest east of Mississippi.
No, I probably won't do any mountain climbing, but I'll just take care of myself. Yeah. Yeah, I got other things that we do to stay in shape.
Thank you.
Good question.
Thank you.
We've seen this year, be it in all 3 series, post-race disqualifications, post-race penalties. As an owner, do you believe there's any reason for perhaps an uptick in that amount?
Yeah, NASCAR's got a tough job of trying to keep the sport, under control. I respect that. Sometimes that doesn't always go in your favor, but I think for the most part, fair and impartial.
And then changing the subject topic, you threw out the first pitch of the Detroit Tigers game. First of all, was it a strike?
It was an Angel Hernandez strike.
All right, and then just how much fun did you have bringing sort of NASCAR to that sport, even for one night?
Oh, it was a great game. It's good to see the Tigers playing so well, but also got to see my friends at the Red Sox. Couldn't ask for more.
Thank you very much, and good luck this weekend.
Ultimately, it's not changing what we have right now. We're going to race for $1 million, and then we're going to turn around and go get one of the crown jewels.
If the penalty sticks, does it make it easier in one sense? Now it's all offense, right? You don't have to worry about defending points or defending positions. It's just hammer down.
Yeah, it's ifs right now, but ultimately these seasons are always most wins. There's no way to go about it a different way. Last year we felt good about our point spot. They've been close to a couple wins and didn't get them, and we thought we were going to be okay. And it came down to the wire there and got booted out, right? So ultimately, we have to have the mindset of must win. So that's where we've been since the beginning of the year, and that's where we will continue to be.
In the wake of the penalty, and then you have the All-Star race, is this like a nice time to maybe do a mental reset, just race $1 million, no points, no stages, all that jazz?
No, it's just another race weekend that we've known was always going to be this way. So obviously you don't want one to be messing with any of what we are right now. But that being said, we're coming down here to approach it just like a normal race weekend, just like we planned on approaching it. A week ago and 10 weeks ago, and what we plan on doing right now.
I know obviously the penalty stings, and about halfway through the regular season, how would you assess your on-track performance?
We certainly wanted to win by now, and we haven't gotten there. We've had really good speed in these RFK Mustangs, and I'm really proud of that. Really proud of our team and the decisions we've made, the strategies that we have used. Our pit crew performance has been top-notch. we have a lot of things that are really firing on all 8 right now, and that's certainly a lot to be proud of. So, it's haven't quite gotten to the point where we'll be able to grab that win. We're going to look back on those first handful of races and see a couple of missed opportunities and some unfortunate circumstances, but ultimately, we have the ability to go win some of these coming up still, and are very confident in that. So I think it's been a really strong start to the season, especially given everything that we took on at RFK, adding a third team, and going through a decent amount of personnel changes across the shop, and the 17 team very largely stayed together, and was a little bit easier on us, but everybody's done a fantastic job of really hitting the ground running this year.
Chris, we're coming up on some road courses. I know that's a strong suit for you. Is that something that you're looking forward to, maybe getting that win in the column?
Absolutely. I mean, I love road racing. It's just like I love short track racing. So it's always feels like somewhat of an opportunity for us. Probably the best thing about where we're at as an organization right now is simply the fact that we don't have to circle them as our only opportunity of the month, or the only opportunity for the next 3 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever it may be. Because we had a time where that was the case, and right now it's exciting to unload out of this hauler every week and say, man, we got a shot at this track. It doesn't matter where it's at. So while I'm excited to go to road courses, it's not because I feel like that's our big shot. I feel like any week it is our shot right now.
This is Custom Patch Hats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
What's up? Michael Massey here, Frontstretch.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.